In a world where affluence and power engineer the stratagems of wealth management, tax havens acquire significant roles. Imagine a life of limitless luxury, grandeur, and power, fueled by the strategic use of tax havens. These offshore locations, with their tantalizingly low tax rates, become the playground for those who have managed to accumulate vast amounts of wealth. However, this allure is not for everyone. But the lure of these offshore locations with infinitely low tax rates is limitedly accessible. It's typically reserved for those already privileged with substantial wealth and influence. Three key attributes underscore a tax haven: minimal taxes, shielded financial information, and legal transparency. These offshore sanctuaries, often in picturesque locales, offer the ultra-rich a golden ticket to significantly reduce their tax liabilities. Minimal or non-existent taxes are the calling card of these havens, but it's not just about low taxes. Tax havens also provide a shroud of secrecy, permitting the wealthy to protect their financial information from prying eyes. This veil of privacy is further bolstered by legal systems designed to shield these transactions. But there's a catch. The complexity and legal gymnastics required to navigate these havens make them largely inaccessible to the average individual. They've become exclusive clubs for the world's wealthiest, locking out the ordinary taxpayer. While these have been prevailing for centuries, tax havens pose formidable entry barriers to the average individual. Recent exposures like the Panama and Paradise Papers have shed light on the unsettling reality of wealth disparity due to tax evasion. These revelations have brought into focus the broader implications of tax havens on our society. The system, as it stands, significantly favors the affluent, allowing them to amass even more wealth. This, in turn, exacerbates the wealth gap, creating a stark divide between the haves and the have-nots. But the impact of tax havens doesn't stop there. Consider the effect on public services. Taxes fund vital services from healthcare and education to infrastructure and law enforcement. When substantial sums of money are squirreled away in tax havens, it results in massive revenue loss for governments. This deficit then trickles down, affecting the quality and availability of public services and potentially destabilizing economies. This not only widens the wealth gap, but significantly affects public services and economic stability by causing a massive loss of revenue for the governments. The complexity of tax havens, coupled with their exclusiveness, allows the rich to manipulate legal ambiguities at their will, while most continue to stand on the other side of the fence. This reality, as unsettling as it is the stark truth of our financial world. But it's not all doom and gloom. There is a call for change, a call that grows louder with each passing day. The need for transparency in the financial sector is more urgent than ever. Unveiling the secrecy shrouding tax havens is the first step towards curbing their misuse. It's about making sure the wealthy can't hide behind a veil of legal complexities to avoid paying their fair share. Accountability, too, plays a crucial role. It's about holding those who exploit tax havens to account, ensuring they can't evade their responsibilities without repercussions. It's about implementing rigorous checks and balances to keep the financial world honest. But the most essential element of all is equitable tax practices. It's high time we bridge the divide between the affluent and the average, ensuring everyone pays their fair share. This means creating a tax system that's fair and balanced, one that doesn't favor the rich at the expense of the rest. So as we navigate through this intricate world of tax havens, it's paramount for us to demand transparency, accountability, and equitable tax practices to bridge the divide between the rich and the poor. What do you think? How can we curb the misuse of tax havens and promote a more fair financial system? It's a question that requires not just reflection, but action. Each one of us has a voice and a role to play in this narrative of change. We need to challenge the status quo, question the systems that perpetuate wealth disparity, and demand accountability from those who exploit legal loopholes for personal gains. The power of collective voice is immense. Let's use it to foster conversations that matter, to bring about the necessary change. Let's discuss, debate, and deliberate on how we can bridge the divide between the rich and the poor, and ensure that the scales of wealth are balanced for all. Let us know your thoughts. Share them with #taxhavens, #wealthdisparity, #financial transparency, #tax evasion. Your thoughts matter, your voice counts. Together, we can make a difference.